anyone that joins in this video or stream. I appreciate it if you do, by the way. I've been seeing a lot of, people supporting and, giving comments, like, watching the vids, and I don't know if it's necessarily about if it's helpful to y'all that over all of y'all that look at these videos, because I know the titles that I give are for the purpose of me sharing with you guys information about stuff that I learned from this game. I'm really starting with this stuff about like learning about tactics and kind of using my own tactics also. So like it's been taking me quite a little bit of a while to get used to this game and understanding the way the tactics work, because last FIFA it took me like a lot less time to figure out how my tactics were working. It was just like obviously like the market was different, stuff like that. The cards were obviously way different. It was hard to find links and stuff like that to make a strong team, and luckily thanks to EA and this new game that they give us, we're able to do that and more, right? Anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, like the title says, today we're going to go over my formation and tactics that have been working for me so far, and also what has been working for me and about the patch as well, right? The stuff that I see like the patch gives us more open availability to do it, but how we can also like play our best against people that without having to feel frustrated with ourselves. Because trust me, like when I was playing FIFA 2021, I was frustrating so much. I was doing all these tactics that I was looking in the online from other people that were streaming or YouTubing about this stuff, and they look like they knew what they were doing. It's just me, I didn't know a single crap that I was doing. So thanks to the fact that I kind of gave the time to myself to learn this game, the way the mechanics work, stuff like that, I have most of an idea. And I've been playing around with a bunch of the formations, and been doing a little bit of recapping on what helps me, what doesn't. Regardless, guys, I'm gonna go straight to what I'm talking about, and that's the formations that I use for this FIFA, especially in this new patch, right? Because this new patch, if you haven't seen my previous video, I said that the patch was already like I kind of already figured what was going to be in it. It was just like I didn't expect for all the other extra stuff they did, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But first of all, let's thank EA, because this game right now this game is a gem, right? Like right now, this is where the real content comes in, because like you're about to see me have some real fun out here and not stress myself and have to sweat because somebody's doing all these stupid skill moves and breaking the game with stupid mechanics, stuff like that. Yeah, so anyways, the formation I start with playing off in my games are 4-1-2-1-2. Excuse me. And another thing I want you guys to take in mind is my players that I use, right? Not specifically the players, but the work rates that they have, and also like the stuff that I see be more useful to me. Like for example, for me, most of my players up here are high. Like Renato Sanchez is high. Tico Ameni? Is it Tuko Ameni? I haven't even I've seen videos of how to pronounce it, but I just kind of like forget. But anyways, guys, this is a cheap beast that you guys can get for as cheap as 20k. But trust me, this guy catches balls back and forth, and he has an amazing link to there's actual other beasts, green link to Gelson Martins, who by the way has a green link to our boy Renato Sanchez. So at this point this is a win-win, and I'm pretty sure for all you guys that are using these League One games, this is probably the top 3 midfield players that I can recommend to you guys, because these boys, they put in a shift, let me tell you guys. Obviously, the fact that they are all high means that your team this team that I'm making is specifically gonna work as hard as they can to cover balls, help you in your attack as well, and not leave you by yourself. Because in this game compared to the other games, you can really see the vitality of like each one of your players. Like when somebody is down one guy, you can tell the struggle they have to go to actually win a game now, you know. It's not like they have to stay back and, you know, like just do one pass goals, you know. That's not how it works no more. Like it's actually you have to be creative, and you know, we have to be thankful for EA once again because we're able to do this stuff. Regardless, going back to the formation, excuse me, my forwards are stay forward, and I don't know, most of you guys know this, but like getting behind isn't as much as effective as it used to be. Also, staying central also doesn't really help out, or staying wide, because we already know how exaggerating that is for your players to go out too wide, or if they stay central, they don't make runs around defenders sometimes. That's why it's okay to just tell them to stay forward, because that way, let's say you catch the ball with your cam or your center midfielders, then you make a pass, both of your strikers being upwards, you can automatically send a ball up to your striker. And you know, obviously counters are like a little nerf right now, so like you don't have to worry about that happening to you either. But also, like, if you know how to play from the back, you won't have that trouble with just having your strikers up and everybody coming back. And this is where I also want to say that our cam is going to be on comeback and defense. Obviously, our center mids are going to be on center, cover center, but I put them on free roam. And let me tell you guys, the reason I put it on free roam is because I can tell how effective it is now. Because the reason also why you do it, excuse me, is because they're both high. So now they're both gonna, you know, their common characteristic, excuse me, is that they're gonna pass an option, and at the same time when free roam instruction, so you don't have back or aggressive interception. You know, like Justin Martins doesn't even have like he only has like 50 something interceptions, but to me it feels like that's a lie. It feels like he's got like 70, almost 80 interceptions, because he does help out, but it's thanks to those high work rates. Like I said, our CDM, we're gonna put him on balance. I put him on free roam, but that was just because I was kind of just, it helps out whenever they help you push a little more, but you can have it off. Like honestly, like you want to have like a little lazy defender, defending mid, like DM, excuse me. That's a good way to go too, because you don't have this other guy that you go against, because there's still an availability of people to sweat around this game because of the skill moves. Obviously, skill move and pace gap, honestly they're increased now that they used to be. Because even though you can't get countered as hard, there is more ball control like in the game right now than there was last week. There's also better passing, but better finishing inside of the net. So like any of those players like Werner with high positioning and high pace, and you know, a little bit of stocky body type, or like a little bit of height, they're going to walk around your defenders and they're going to score on you, because that's just how the game is, you know. They're trying to amp up, I guess, to these kind of cards like Lukaku or Erling Haaland. So you know, that's also why I have my fullbacks unbalanced. Like I don't do anything to them, because now, thankfully to the new patch, our fullbacks actually do come back, and we don't get this kind of huge stupid counterattacks from our corners. Let's say or we do a free kick and the ball ends up in the goalkeeper's hands, and or it gets in one of their defenders, and then they start building from the back, or just do one pass from the back all the way to the front. You don't have to worry about your fullbacks being like lost, you know. But obviously, if you want to play like sort of game with them, with your secure game, excuse me, like let's say you're winning and it's a tight game, this could be an option for you. Stay back when overlap, which technically just means that your defenders are going to stay back, but they're going to overlap from the sides to give you passing options at the same time. Because if your fullbacks are just staying back, it's technically that they're just another set of center backs that just stays back. So you have this strict line in your back of your defense, but when you pass, your opponent can easily intercept any passes that you want to give to your fullback, or that you want to give from your fullback, because they're not able to overlap and give you that passing option. So I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory. Obviously, our keeper is on. I don't know why I had my own sleeper keeper, but I think it's because of his Marchesing card. Because I've noticed that he's really good at rushing under goal. He's a really aggressive goalkeeper, and also he's not the highest rated goalkeeper or the best goalkeeper. So obviously, I would rather have him rush out than have a lucky save from a goalkeeper like that. Because obviously, he's a good keeper in real life, but in this game, you know how it is. When it comes to ratings, it's got to be the way it's got to be. Another formation that I've been using, and it's mainly because I've been seeing people use it and it's been working for them. It's not really because of anything special that I felt from the formation just yet. I haven't used it as much. I think I still gotta work on my attacking when it comes to this formation, but I do see the potential in it. You know, like for those of you guys that play like that, how can I say, weekend league-esque kind of games. You know, like it's like a more aggressive 4-1-2-1-2 because your DM is up, and instead of two strikers, you have sort of two wingers. They're not really wingers; they're like left forward and right forward. But well, that's exactly what they are. Excuse me. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what it is. Kind of like you moving into a more attacking position players or team, and yeah, it gives you a better chance on goal. It's just like obviously. It's all probably a little more OP now because since counterattacks are now nerfed, when you get counterattacked, your midfielders are probably going to be like the last thing you're going to have to worry about defending with because they're going to be ready to, you know, receive the counterattack and, you know, come back. And what I do on these, I do stay forward and stay central for both of these, left and right forward. So my striker obviously stay forward, and Ronaldo, I always put him on. I usually put him on free roam. I don't know why I don't have him on him. Yeah, but right here, obviously on free roam because you're about to see. I'm about to jump a game on him, but regardless, explaining to short words is he is fast. He has high interceptions with the shadow chemistry style, which is what we should all give him because that's how he is OP. And his dribbling is really good. So the fact that he can guard the ball, you know, get all this, you know, get all these good passes out. It's very good. Obviously, Joao Felix, I have him out because he's a chem, more like he's like a medium. He's like my chem-esque player, and he has good passing thanks to the engine chemistry style that I gave him. And the other thing is his dribbling too. I like it, building from the back with him. They obviously took him many stays back and cover center. But obviously Tukameni is a high work rate player, so you shouldn't worry about him staying down too much if you're into that, you know, like me. I like having all my players involved into my plays because that way I can, you know, if I need to pass back or something, you know, and go around with my players, which really you shouldn't really do that no more because now the game is better. But anyways, enough of me talking too much. And lastly, our fullbacks are stay back while attacking, overlap. And like I said, we already know why that is, and that's because so you get fullbacks that are both staying back while attacking, but they also move up and overlap your midfield to your midfield or under your midfield, right under it, to give you a passing option, so you don't have just four players sitting in their back line just trying to pass around the ball. You know, obviously you're gonna get counter-attacked because you never want to have your players in the single line. You want to have your players in different positions, and that's pretty self-explanatory. And another formation I was trying out is this one. I don't think it's this one, the one I was actually doing. I think it was this one. Yeah, I don't know why I have it on a constant pressure. I think I had it on pressure on heavy touch. Yeah, that was it. Right now, let me tell you guys, this defending tactic is really good when you have those three center back formations like this one. Obviously, this one's a little more balanced because our DMs are a little more laid back. But if I were to use a formation like, let's say, this one, this would be a perfect example because, for example, taking in mind that I have these two center mids that there really are center mids. Their base card stats are for a center mid. They for me are going to perform, and even not being so close to my center backs, they're going to help and defend regardless. And obviously my left mid and my right mid are going to have to be some sort of a fullback, you know, or a high work rate player like Carrasco. So yeah, that's something that I also look forward to showing you guys, is this formation. And yeah, let me go ahead actually put Lodi on the left side because he's a left back. And I enjoy Carrasco more in the striker position, excuse me. And yeah, those are my 3 formations that I've been testing with recently, and I'm gonna jump into a game obviously with you guys and show you what I'm talking about. You know what helps me out in this game, the way I make my plays, the way I defend counterattacks as well, the way I defend corners, because in this game corners are very, very they're very, very more like involved into the game now than they were before. I feel like EA kind of already worked on that during the end of FIFA 21 because we're already seeing that kind of stuff. But obviously in the beginning of the game, FIFA 21, that wasn't a thing. Thankfully now it is, so you know, it's more like a realer IRL game now today, you know. And you know, today we're gonna have to see how this team goes against this team. It looks like a really, really juiced up team. Yeah, I've been really looking forward to this. So he's got three good center mids. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the 4-1-2-1-2. There we go. Renato being a beast, obviously getting a foul, but you know, who cares? That was a really good tackle in my book. Yeah. So here we go. So that was a bad pass from me. I wouldn't mind doing that though, because now I have him covered on this angle. So whenever I defend, obviously you want to go in front of the line of the pass, and you don't want to do this too much, what I'm doing. But since he's trying to, his team is on and a press after possession, I believe his team is kind of just pressing me, but obviously they're not gonna all press me on every player that he's using. Oh, Carrasco. Out of my way. Ooh. Come on, Martins. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't unlucky, but regardless, it's a good shot. And a good save by our goalkeeper from my friend right here. Let me see this. Oh, man. I think he was offside, yeah. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting used to this guy. I don't know why I feel like he has potential to be a good card, because I'm thinking about doing his ones to watch, honestly, and he's giving me good vibes right now because I've seen a lot from him. I think it's mainly that weak foot that kind of like, you know, kind of calls my attention. But yeah, regardless, here we go. Tukameni right here. Look at that. Like, Renato and Tukameni are like, look at that, and look at Tukameni. You see that? That obviously that was a foul. It was a little bit unlucky. Honestly, don't feel like one because he kind of just ran into our player like that. But good goal from our friend as well. Man, I was trying to catch my breath for a second. But like I said, you can see the balance between my 2 center mids and my DM. You're gonna see we're gonna make a player here. So what you do is when you want to make a play, you gotta watch out for these, because like the game is not completely, it's not completely out of defensive AI, so you know, guys, like it's still going to be like, there's still gonna be cards from your opponent that are gonna try to intercept you. And when you have cards like these going against you, you will have to be like, you can't be slacking. Like if they themselves having better cards than you, can't be lacking. You yourself have to be like watching yourself over twice as much. So you gotta keep that in mind. Anyways, here goes me making a play right here. I thought Carrasco was gonna run up, apparently not. So we move on. There we go. Look at that. The interceptions from our friend right here, Justin Martins. Amazing. Look at that. Great tackle from Tukameni. So what I do is I follow him right here with my DM. And so what I do, instead of going for it directly at the player, I drop my DM back and I use my center mids to try and press with the pass. And my center backs, this is what I do, because my center backs, excuse me, they're like higher on their physical stats. Like Pepe, you see right here, he's constantly just getting all these tackles from me, which helps me out, because in this game you get really unlucky, and even though you defend good, you could still get your opponent can get the best of your midfield and catch the ball right back. But here we go. The way I make my play right here is I turn. Carrasco is good physical. It's just this guy is actually being really patient and waiting at the right time to tackle us. So gotta just keep that in mind. See if this pass works. Yes, it does. Oh, the double X pass almost worked. If only just Martin had an inform card, that card would be really sick, I'm not gonna lie. Cause I already love his gold card as is. Yeah. There we go, Joseph Martins, great interception. Carrasco, we can get the shot off. No, he's not. Renato Sanchez is another great. Here we go. Here we go, Bobble right here. Carrasco, can you get this finish? Yes, sir. So there we go. So as you can see, I can be as creative as I want to be, and obviously I'm a little bit sweaty right now, so I'm going to try and show you guys the best I can how I attack these guys. Excuse me, a little thirsty, but yeah. So this is how I defend, right? Now all my players are defensive players, but I still would like to use my players to blockade any pass that I feel that I need to take my opponent off of any sort of advantage that they could have on me. When you have big players like these, it's pretty good when you do stuff like this. So see, another thing is I like players like this Tukameni, who knows how to guard the ball. And obviously Buadu is kind of making me a little sad right now because he can't dribble for the life of him. Here we go. See the way I'm dropping my center back. It might seem like it's a little crappy bit of defending, like it annoys you kind of defending, but trust me, it really isn't compared to like how other people defend it. It isn't that bad. But anyways, we're trying to make the play right here. Fortunately, Lodi is a little bit not that good on the dribbling anymore as it used to be. Ooh, took a many. Oh my god. Unfortunate. That was good though. That was a good attack. And I obviously like the way the game is feeling right now. EA have done a really good job, like literally the whole time. I'm feeling so good with this game right now. Like look at this. Like I know I don't have to score every single goal that I score, but when I see one of my plays work like this, like, you know what I mean? You have no idea how happy it makes me feel, because usually like in FIFA 21, if you remember, like every single ball is getting intercepted unless you were through balling. Like that's just how it was. And in this game they kind of nerfed that, and defenders are way better now with their tackles. Your manual defending is a little more overpowered than, it really is. It's 100% better than just letting your defenders do your job for you, which is what people were doing last year. So yeah, boys, as you can see, like, I mean, our team is doing good on possession, excuse me. But regardless, we're gonna take out our boy Buadu because he doesn't seem to kind of help us. But as you can see now, guys, why I have Carrasco up as my striker. Even though he's not necessarily the greatest striker, he's a high work rated player, and his shot power for base stats is really good. So I think it's like 85 or something like that. So yeah, like guys, like it's a really good card for obviously for the price. Obviously I love his dribbling as well, and the way he's aggressively always defending the ball. I always love that too from him. Another card that I love right here is this Joao Felix. Look at this specimen. Great pass right there. Oh, I almost saw a pass. Ooh, Carrasco. Oh yeah, that was a little toxic. Okay, I'll give that to him. That was not really a good goal, but regardless, I don't really think that would be an issue this year. So, because I feel like when you're already at in front of your opponent's net, you kind of deserve to score a goal, regardless, because you already went through their defense. It's just you and the goalkeeper. And obviously, if your player is naturally a good striker, like their stats are what they are, you know, high finishing and stuff like that. You deserve to get a goal regardless if if you aim first post or outer post. You should get a goal, because I mean in real life that's always going to go in, you know. That's just how it works. But yeah, guys, I mean, so far so good. I'm feeling this game very good. I'm really feeling this game, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I really am feeling this game. I'm feeling this formation as well. I think I'm about to jump onto the other formation soon. I'm just trying to make sure about to break the tie up right here with this play. Chiesa, get a shot across goal. Good one. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want EA to do, man. Because the touch he takes to go forward, that's amazing. Amazing touch. In real life, he does that. In real life, Chiesa does that stuff. He's a G, bro. In real life, he be carrying Juventus by himself, man. And that's what you like to see, you know? Like, that's just, oh my god, man. I really am in love with this game right now. Like, look at the way it all, like, how you can defend everything, you know, like, your opponent can counter-attack you, like, you know, the passing in this game isn't horrible as like you thought it would be, because they fixed it pretty much. See, that's a good pass right there. Like, the way he creatively attacked me right there, and obviously he has better players than me, so I expect nothing else than for him to at least end up in a tie, or, you know, if I able to cop a win from this guy, you know. That would be lovely, but you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to go ahead and just switch on to the other formation. I don't know if we have enough time to show it, though. Maybe just wait for another game. Yeah, this is the first formation I'm using because this is the one I feel the most effective for me. Like, look at this, guys. Like, this is literally what I like to see. Lovely, man. Lovely. I'm not going to stop saying it because I've been waiting for such a long time to be able to just love myself for making a play and not worry about the game ruining it because of some dumb mechanic, right? Great pass from João Felix from Chiesa. It's a good defense from our opponent. So whenever I defend, what I do is I do this. I lay back my center back, and then I push him forward when I know where I see or have a vision of where my opponent is going to pass the ball. And then obviously through balls aren't OP as much, but look at that, you see? Like, that's very natural. It feels like a very natural positioning for the players, and obviously the mechanics of how you make a pass, stuff like that. Like, that's gold right there. That's really much. See? There you go. See, our opponents are making us pay right now. Looks like Renan Lodi's not letting him. Great pass from Carrasco. I love that. See how Chiesa does it with the run. So Chiesa. Oh, he almost got it. Renato Sanchez being a beast. Stole the ball. Renato Sanchez turning on him. Oh, he's going to be a beast this game, man. This FIFA, he's going to be a complete, utterly freaking ugly monster. I swear to God, man. I'm surprised this card is still 6K, man. I'm still surprised. And it's probably going to go lower. Look at that. Pepe with the great defending. There's a DM here for us. Look at that. Our DM, man. Our DM. I'm so proud of buying this card, man. Look at this. Oh, he's going to make a good shot. Oh. It's a good thing for my change scene. Alright, we're gonna have to go to another corner. I thought he was gonna save. I thought he was gonna grab it with his hands. Personally, though, I don't really think that, you know, it's like something I'm gonna cry for if he doesn't catch it with his hands. Even though I would love to. But so far, yeah, you're doing a good job with the goalkeepers. Like, I genuinely feel the value of goalkeepers in this video game right now. So, yeah, we're gonna give props to EA for that. Another thing, guys, is you gotta love is the way that the the transfer market is formatted right now, it's actually gold right now. It's a gold mine. Like a lot of cards are probably gonna go up in price or go down. It's gonna be either or for different kinds of cards. Mostly meta cards, I see them going down, but it might be just me. The reason I'm saying that is because we don't have that much meta cards at the moment that are in form. We probably have like a very few of them. Cards that are, you know, meta as in the aspect that they're like super meta, you know, like they're the cards that you want to probably keep with you. That's a great defense. I mean, I felt like an auto block, but I don't know if my player really gave direction to the ball from there, so I don't really know. Oh, is that a goal? Yes. Yeah, very well deserved. Our opponent right there did deserve a goal, not gonna lie. See, can cross over. Oh my god. That was great defending from him. I just don't want the time to stop right here and me not be able to counterattack him. Yeah, it's okay. So we end up in a tie. So far though, guys, we can tell that this formation is really working out. I feel like I was kind of just lazy defending him and lazy attacking at the same time. I was kind of just passing the ball around. Excuse me, I'm just trying to sip this H2O. So far, guys, formation working like a gold mine. So, and these cards aren't even expensive. These cards are pretty cheap. The only card that was like was Cancelo, and he's like 25k. But I mean, I could do with Ricardo Pereira. I don't really see like the vitality of Cancelo being in my team. If I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Yeah, but. Yeah, lovely stuff from this team. This card, man, this card is a gold mine, man. He's really good. He impressed me. He has impressed me a lot. I wouldn't doubt that this card goes up 40k at the minimum, 30 something k. Like if there isn't another good card like this one within the next week or with the new promo. So looking forward to that. Also his linkability. Renato Sanchez, like I said, also a really good center mid. And obviously this guy's probably the only problem that we have in our team. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think everybody else is doing pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into another game. We're gonna try out this new formation, these other formations, starting with our is it 4-3-2-1? Yeah, it is. It's a 4-3-2-1. I think it's a narrow. Or nah, it's a narrow one. Yeah. Yeah, the flat one is the one with the cams. That one's yeah. Okay. So facing against another good team. This team doesn't look to be as juiced as the other one, but their defense looks to be cracked. So we're gonna try and see what we can do against this one. The goalkeeper Buadu, I've never played against him. I'm about to see how good he is. But let's switch over to our 4-3-2-1 formation. Let's see what our cards can do right here. I didn't really want to pass to Lodi because I don't really trust Lodi like that. I don't know why. It's just a thing with me and Lodi. We just have this relationship where he's just there for the links. But I do see him performing sometimes. Obviously, just not all the times for me. Oh man, that was a good pass from João Felix. Pepe right there. That's my boy right there. That's my cheap beast right there. Oh, João Felix, a good shot. That's a good save too by the goalkeeper. I'm gonna go ahead and pass right there. Good stuff from João Felix. Okay, Carrasco turn around. That was a good shot right there. Good stuff, baby. I feel like the ball went a little bit too near to the goalkeeper to not even him attempt to save it. I don't know if he got a hand on it. It looked like he maybe didn't. it just felt a little weird because it was an informed goalkeeper, and I was expecting a little bit more of a sweaty goalkeeper, but sweatier goalkeeper. So I don't know. Maybe it was just another thing that EA have to work on when it comes to informed goalkeepers or goalkeepers in general. Okay, here we go. Great turn from Tukumeni. Good pass from him, bro. Man, I love this guy. Oh, the finish. Man, did you see that? The way he curled that. The way he curled around the goalkeeper with that shot. Man, that got me thinking, bro. Like the way this guy would be with the inform, man. There we go, Boadu. Boadu with a great pass to Carrasco. Back to Boadu. Boadu cut inside. Ah, man. He was a little bit too onside. So what happens here is whenever somebody pushes you like that, you make your center back go back, and that's how you get the ball back without any complications of any sort. Because usually right now people are not trying to shoot because these long shots are a little bit nerfed, not exactly nerfed 100%, but you know they're still balanced a little more. So people are a little watching out a little bit with their cards, not shooting too much from distance. This guy's Depay is turning my defense into little scrambled eggs. Great turn from Lodi. Yet again, Lodi giving me a little bit of a hard time, Lodi. You are, my man. Oh boy. You're gonna do this, and then this, and then a little bit of a flare run up. Cut inside from Lodi. Turning him again. Good stuff, my boy. Lodi again, cutting in. Pass to Boadu. Couldn't reach. Carrasco almost got to that pass. Let's see, that's a good play from our opponent. Good stuff from Renato though to intercept. Lodi with a great pass. He did a mistake by sliding to everything. I was just passing right now. Boadu cut the ball. Oh man, I thought Martins was gonna make that run. Boadu make a great pass. He made a really good pass. So far, I feel like maybe Felix could use a little bit of... Oh, the finish, dude. Did you see that? Dude, the way he turned that guy, man. Man, it's almost like he's made for this formation, dude. Because he's like a lone striker right here. He's not really have any partnership like that, you know? Even though he has a left and right striker, they're more like wingers, if anything. And he's doing a good job at handling by himself. That's obviously outside from Lodi. I have no idea why it took so long to come back, but regardless, it's a good pass from Renato. Nice vision. So what you do with your DM is whenever they start passing back and forth, you go back to the last player that's near your line, and then you go move forward. You kind of push forward, and then you move back. But when you move back, you jockey your player, and like don't try and tackle automatically the player if he gets closer to your goal, because what happens is they can make a pass, and if let's say your DM is super aggressive, once they get the ball, they're gonna get the player, and you're probably gonna get a foul. And if you're unlucky enough, you can get a foul instead of the box. So like I said, you want to be as peaceful as possible when it comes to some of these tackles. And you know, obviously with the game, the way the game is kind of fixed, you know, it's possible to do that now. I think, did that hit my own player? Nah, never mind. But yeah, guys, so far so good. Oh man, I thought he wasn't gonna get his defender in there. Oh man, I thought he was about to like overdo it and try to tackle me. There we go, Boadu. And this guy's a beast. Yeah, definitely probably gonna try him out, but you can tell he definitely needs an inform because his turns aren't that sharp. So but his finishes are definitely, his finishes across the net. Probably has to do with his height a lot, but he definitely himself is doing a really good job. So a lot of these cards, whenever you're defending them, ooh, that should have been a goal. Honestly, that was a good shot. At least a post, man. If that would have been me, I would have expected a post. But there we go, Lodi again with a mistake. He's cracking them. He's cracking them really good. It's just, I don't know. I feel like you gotta use the right card and you gotta get the right angle, you know. Because I think that was Correa, and I think he shot that with his righty, no, with his lefty, and he's really just a righty. And I got lucky right there. I was about to get clapped back right there. Yeah, it was a nice play from my opponent. Probably time up. Yep. So once again, guys, you can see the difference between the formations, and I'm pretty sure this one's probably gonna the one you guys gonna have the fun the most with, because like I said, it's the most like the most FUT champ-esque team for you guys, because the way it's formatted, it allows you to sweat with your plays, but at the same time you don't have to risk that much, you know. Your center mids and your fullbacks and your DM-ish, what is it, DM? I think it's a DM position, right? Regardless, yeah, your DM as in Asif, these 4-5 cards, or excuse me, players that you have on this formation, they're the ones that are gonna take the biggest toll in terms of like coming back and forth, you know, like helping you out, overlapping with the runs. In terms of your fullbacks, obviously your center mids and your DM, giving you the passing options that you need, and also being able for them to intercept the passes for you and your team. The other thing that I also wanted to share with you guys is, I don't know if you saw how I trapped that guy right there into trying to go through my center back and my fullback. What I did was I flicked my center back, to go back down the middle, and then to sponge himself away. Well, he was automatically going to do that, so I just let go of him, and I make sure he goes back outside by himself. I think he's going to score. I think he should have deserved to score that, but because whatever it is another way to show you guys that this formation is broken as crap. So I don't know why I always do this, but I always like playing from the back. It's some stupid thing that I do all the time. Here we go. Good pass from him. Somehow we still keep the ball. João Felix. I thought João Felix was about to get his body into it. Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. So Pepe, there we go. So look how my fullbacks are helping me out right here, like catching the ball back, and giving me that positioning that I need to let go of the ball and, you know, have a passing option for my team. And once again, can we do him right here? Can we turn? Oh, I thought Joseph Martinez was about to push the ball in between the two defenders. Borrow from Lodi. Oh, not the best pass from Lodi. We get a good pass right here. Yes, we can. Can we flick the ball over the goalkeeper? No, we can't. Kind of a dumb attempt from me. I'm pretty sure our opponent is gonna leave. I hope he doesn't. He's only just being a little bit unlucky. I want to see what formation he's using, because I can tell the way he can counterattack me. I can tell what he's doing, what he's trying to do at least. I just don't know why he isn't working. I feel like at this point we should be 4-3 easily. It's just the game isn't, I guess, in allowing it to, but it also has to do with the way that counterattacks are getting nerfed, right? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another patch soon, within the next week. I just hope that the game doesn't change too drastically, like, you know, like if it feels a little bit more challenging for me, because right now I'm pretty much walking the park with this with this patch that came out right now, right? Because I mean, look at me, like I'm literally just doing these stupid passes, but look, like you see how easily I'm just with this guy. I'm using a sweaty formation too. Like obviously, it's supporting the fact that I'm doing dumb mistakes in my fullbacks and my center mids, and my midfielders are helping me out. So, you know, obviously, whoever tried out this formation is a complete G. Also, the fact that they did the tactics and everything, and they're working out like gems. It's a good goal from him. He deserved it. He kept looking for it. He's knowing how to defend right now with his midfield. So I'm trying to check into know what else I could show you guys that is a tip for me when I play a game. Like let's say because I'm trying to like see this as in like something you can use as your foot champs formation, but at this point you can use anything, guys. Like it's just obviously the more cards you have, the better you're gonna have the chance to create chances, stuff like that, break inside defense lines. You know, just press on your opponent, you know, to where you make them feel that you really have more control over the game than they do. This is another reason why I love Carrasco, and look at this. His Buado is kind of like leaning me down, kind of letting me fall right now. It's a good. Oh, yeah, Justin Martins wasn't able to shoot it first touch, so. So there we go again. Literally, the way that I work with my mids, my fullbacks, pretty much your fullback should automatically try to intercept everything for you guys, because that's kind of the way they're formatted right now. The way the fullbacks are, because they're in the most outer open positions where the ball usually drops into. So that's why you're gonna feel this in this patch that fullbacks are a little more overpowered, in my opinion. Right? I feel like they're gonna feel more overpowered than they were before. Because obviously the pace and stuff like that, the interceptions as well, without them necessarily having like the greatest physical as characteristics to them. I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'm trying to like smudge in as much information as I can to show you guys how I like use my logic in this game. Oh man, I thought I don't know why I thought that Renato Sanchez was about to was I saying I thought Renato Sanchez was about to do a back heel goal into that one. There we go. Justin Martins. Ah, man, he got the ball. That ball was poorly passed. Once again, to the power of my DM. Oh my God, Carrasco, you nasty boy. Look at that. Oh my God. This guy is out. He is out. Man. Bro, this Buado card went crazy too, man. Let me see the heat map, bro, because the heat map on these cards, look at that. Literally just making runs up and down. Nothing else I could expect from a card like this. Yep. Look at that. Tukameni's a DM, pretty much like player, and look at his heat map. Literally how his heat map is, that's how you want to see your DM. If you have a DM and his heat map is not like that, like your DM is trash. Trust me. Like your DM, you have to have a DM that goes up and down and stays down the middle most of the time. And you know, you want to see the heat map really light up, because they're your stronger, taller players. Those necessarily don't have to be your fastest players, but they literally are at a heart of your defense and your build-up play from the back. So, you know, you also got to watch out for that when you're selecting a DM, right? Yeah, so like if you can find a DM probably with a 4-star weak foot and alright pace and a big physical, you don't even have to have the best of defending stats, because obviously the shadows boost that as much. But you know, just a card like this card, honestly, this card is probably gonna last a while with me, because he looks really good right now. He's really performing. Then jump into another game, and this time we're going to be trying a formation that I personally kind of took some time into trying to create. Like I said, I think I didn't go over the instructions for this one. It was just I don't know what happened, but right here I don't have my players. So I was trying to make it as balanced as possible. I wanted like a very versatile kind of I guess very versatile kind of like formation where I could have a team that both can attack and defend. And usually what that would do is that you have your team on fully balanced, like nothing in the instructions, but at the same time you can't really leave your team with no instructions, because then you kind of have a midfield that's not really like built on a strong you know, like backbone, you know, along with your defense. So that's gonna leave you in having some big trouble, right? So obviously the cam's gonna be on comeback and defense, because it's like these three right here are gonna be like your center mids, but they're at the same time gonna help you defend, right? Because that's what they're supposed to do. So what I do for these, I do stay at the edge of the box, come back in defense, take the edge of the box, and we ask them. I used to use come short for them, but you never want to do target man on them. You don't want to do getting behind. You just want to do balance. Excuse me. Yeah, balance. Stay in the edge. And I don't want to do free roam, because usually they're very dumb when it comes to their positioning, these fullbacks. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. That's literally all I'm gonna do. Since I set up and mark opposing attackers tighter when they are free to receive pass. Oh, okay. This is a new instruction. Set up and mark opposing attackers tighter when they are free to receive a pass. I'm gonna try this on Hermoso, and I'm gonna see what this means. I feel like it would be something that you would use with the center back that's in the middle, because usually center backs that are back down in the middle, they kind of do mess up on their runs. That's why fullbacks have to be really fast, because you have to overlap for the pass to be intercepted or, you know, blocked, the passing option. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm very nervous about this formation, because I was just working on it like for the last couple of days, and you know, obviously with the gameplay how it was working lately, it was kind of just not working for me, and you know, it was a little bit difficult for me to adapt with the gameplay. But now that the gameplay is a lot more better, I can really show you guys, you know, what this formation can do, right? But regardless, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and try, see if we can get in the game real quick. I'm trying not to make this as long as possible. I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you guys stay this long, you know, really want to see this formation, because I've been testing out a lot of these tactics, and I promise you guys, like, I'm trying to make this like the easiest video for you guys, and see how you guys can make your own formations as well. And of course, guys, if you think that any of these videos, me posting about formations help you out, just let me know. Or like if you find something that you want to, a tip you wish to give, I can share as well. You can let me know. Or just share in the comment section. People obviously will see it. So we have a team. Man, I kind of feel bad for the strikers that he has, but I do see that Foden, and it kind of gives me a little bit of the shivers. But at the same time, his strikers aren't the greatest, so we'll see what we can do. Carrasco running on the outside, cutting inside. Oh man, I didn't think that car was the other guy was gonna come in. Great tackle from Pepe. Stupid pass from Pepe. Stupid pass from me, exactly. Am I gonna get counter here? No. Like I said, is that Foden card? It doesn't worry me that much. But I do know his dribbling ability and his ability to defend too. He has a weird thing of defending. So we have to watch out right now. He's gonna pass from OD. There we go. Good pass. We need to pass off to Boadu. Oh my god, what was that pass? What was I doing? So we're gonna drop back with Cancelo. Pepe. So what we do is give Cancelo right here a chance. Foden able to hold him off. Ooh, and we got the shot off. That was a good shot. Unfortunately, couldn't get the pass through because of my idiot self. Good interception from Cancelo. Great pass from Renato. Let's see if we can run up. We can pass to Boadu. Can you beat Rudiger? No, we can't. Pass again to Boadu. Pass to Renato. Oh, Jesus. It's a good play from this goalkeeper. Oh man, I thought he was going to make the mistake and pass right forward. Okay, so here we go with Hermoso. Can Hermoso do this? Yes, you can, baby. Good stuff. Coming with a good pass. Oh, I didn't see that player there. Oh man, these refs, man, I don't know why, but they like confuse me sometimes. He's gonna score. Ooh, that was close. Marching with a decent save right there. Here you go, good dribbling from Martins. Turn again, turn Renzo out. A great pass to Lodi, pass inside. Carrasco, please score this. Yes, baby. That's why I bought you. This is why you're my baby. Let's go. Good shit, Carrasco. So this setup instruction, I don't know if it's working right now. That's what I'm trying to see, like I'm trying to see what his movement is because of the setup, but I don't see like it works for him. I think I'm gonna change that. I'm probably going to give the setup instruction to these two right here on the outside. I don't wish to, I don't wish to set myself up for failure right here, but if it's the sake for trying out the instruction and seeing if I have any potential to increase the effectiveness of my defending, I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out just for the sake of it. But as you guys can tell, you can see, guys, like the way this formation is working out for me, like in terms of my attack. Like, look at this. I'm able to like pass around this guy's defense. Oh my god, look at that Carrasco turn. Water with a great control. He's gonna shoot that in. Oh, Carrasco with the goal, man. Ah, god damn it, dude. When you get an info, I'm gonna be so upset if I don't get you, man. I'm gonna be so upset. I swear to God, man. This guy's a beast for me, man. I just absolutely love this card, man. Look at this Tokameni would run. He thought I was passing there. No, I'm not, baby. Pass right here. Pass back to Renato. Oh, he was offside. I thought he went back onside right on time, man. I really thought he did. It's a silly tackle from me right there. I'm lucky I didn't get a card. You know what, dude? That setup formation, that setup instruction for the right and the left center back. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. I'm actually loving this. Look at this, man. Like, stop playing with me, man. Like, oh no, you did not. Oh my god, dude. The way he just set up that pass. Oh, João Felix. Don't tell me you just did that. Oh my, damn. That's sad. That's sad. That would have been a good goal, man. Okay. I want to see what these center backs do now with my Cancelo and I like how they're positioning. I just don't know why they're not as effective right now. That's a good goal. Like, they're not trying to tackle anything. Maybe, I don't know if the setup is kind of just weakening their aggressiveness, I guess, of intercepting balls. But I can tell that they're positioning, though. I really do enjoy their positioning, because look, they're already, it's almost like a man mark kind of instruction. Is it really more like that? Is it really that? Because if it is, they should just put it as a man mark. Look at this. Great pass. Ah, man, why did I do that? I was trying to cut inside with the fake shot. Took a mini run back, please. There we go. Ball roll inside. Oh man, he read that. He read that like a book. Ooh, he twisted me. Nope, baby. Got this. Gonna run up like this, run down here. He really just set me up like that.
Se termina el primer tiempo, vaya partido, 3-2 la pizarra.
All right, boys. Jesus, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like the setup is kind of like, I don't know, it says in mark, opposing attackers tighter when they are free to receive a pass. So it's kind of like they're squeezing together, is that what it's saying? Like they kind of just make a little blockade to stop your opponent from... I feel like Pepe is not really working with that instruction. I want to get rid of Buadu, but maybe we'll just give him a shot. Like I said, Buadu's not good with the two-striker formation, so maybe I'll have to take him off regardless. We're down 1 goal anyways. Look at that. Took him in with a physical instruction. Tackle. That's a great tackle right there from Hermoso. Great recovery from Cancelo. Turn from Renato. Ooh, baby. That's exactly what you want to see, man. Look at that. That's a great tackle. I don't know why that was a foul. I feel like the other one should have been a foul. The great pass. He knows what I'm about to do. He knows. Oh man, the block from the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a great interception from Ronaldo, from Joseph Martins.
No paran de correr, metiendo fuerte, gana la pelota de nuevo. Ocasión de empate.
Oh my.
Bien, ahí el portero se ha tirado con el balón, pero el juego continúa.
Oh my God, bro, Carrasco, what the freaking? Where'd you pull that one from?
Para un partido como el que estamos viendo, un gol maravilloso como este. Bodu. Clara intercepción. Y consigue dejar la marca atrás. Gran reflejo del arquero, pero ahí sí. ¿Qué hizo este muchacho? Apretó todos los botones. Le salió una joya. 4-3, un solo gol de diferencia. Puede pasar cualquier cosa. Han sido pacientes y juegan y juegan y juegan esperando un espacio. Joe Félix. Renato Sánchez. Esto lo gritamos.
Damn, Water just messed that whole thing up right there. Oh, Joe Felix could have been a hero right now. Could have been a hero right now, baby. Water. Oh my God. Oh my, dude. Dude, the finish that he just did, bro. Dude, that's an icon finish right there, dude. Literally, that's what an icon does. What in the freaking... I feel like I laid back on a lot of these cards, man. That's why I don't feel a lot of them. I just laid back too much. Oh, Carrasco, when did you go for that? Too many. There we go. Yo, Felix. Oh my dude. How did you miss, dude? That's impossible. Oh my God. Pepe. Pepe. No. Here we go. Oh man, that was my bad. I'm gonna destroy that. Oh, we're not on my hero again. Can we turn around with this Hermoso? Pass with Joseph Martins. Back to Joseph Martins. Joseph Martins with a great pass. Boato with a great pass to Joseph Martins. Joseph Martins with a shot. And he wins. Damn, bro. This formation is tight though. I do feel how a little hard it is to play with this formation. Nah, guys, like really, guys, like I'm loving this. I'm loving this formation, like this team too. And the game, the way it's working. Oh, I just wanted to try it out. I really wanted to try it out. I thought he was gonna do it, but obviously not like that. Obviously, that's too much to ask. Oh man, Joseph Martins didn't catch that. Let's see, Renato can. Oh my God, Hermoso. Such a good pass. Hermoso, you freaking love you too, man. Look at this, the way Ronaldo just positions himself. Obviously, this guy has himself on a high press. So we're going to have to really try and defend this guy right here. He's going to score. Yes, he is. Just the way FIFA is. Come on, Waddle. Get the boosters on you, man. Who intercepted him right there? It doesn't even show me. Oh, never mind. It just, the screen is a little bit shortened right here. Why is he's using that stupid forward tactic or whatever where they use pressure on heavy touch and it causes for you to pass a little shittier. Oh, got saved. We're gonna get the counter attack going. Oh. Great run. Waddle. To Carrasco. Carrasco! Oh my. Dude, that was an inch. Inch from going in. Pepe. To Joe Felix. Joe Felix! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. Lovely, lovely. This guy surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. This guy really had me by the neck. He really did. He knew what he was doing. He really did. Like, even though he saw nothing was working his way, he worked his way off with his formation and his tactics and, you know, the way he pressured me. And he really did. And Carrasco and Felix, though, they're putting in this shift, bro. The Atletico boys, they're not to F around with. They're really here to give us, like, a show, man. Like, if you guys don't have these cards in your team, I don't know what I can tell you. That formation too, I didn't think anyone could pull off that formation. I mean, obviously he kind of lacked on his defending, but I'm pretty sure Sweat could pull that formation, because that formation right there is what a lot of people use in their weekend league. Like, and they have like really good cards, and they use that formation, and that formation does work too. Also, the one with 2 CDMs, that works too. Yeah, man. Nah, but props to this guy. Like, yeah, he really made me put in a shift, man. He made me sweat my cheeks a little bit, you know, to get the dub. So props to this guy. Yeah, once again, this formation, I loved it. I really did. I mean, yeah, man. Really good formation for me too. I used all 3 of these. That's what I've been trying out. Once again, you guys can try it out in your own time. You know, if you think that these are worth your time to try it out, or if you did try it out and you thought that you liked it, or maybe something you didn't like, or generally just isn't your play style. You know, because everybody's different. You know, some of us like to hustle, some of us like to you know, take our time to make good plays, good passes, and you know, we can all take the time to admire that. So, you know, thank you guys. If you watched this video and you thought it was helpful, you know, let me know. Yeah, let me know what else you want to see. You know, like, there's another team that I could try to build for you guys. I'm trying to see if there's teams I could build. Also, because I mean, there's a lot of cards out there that are really good right now, and I think they're worth trying out. You know, to see what teams we could use. So, you know, if you guys see this video and want to try that out, you know, let me know. I'll post something about it very soon. You know, I appreciate it if anyone stops by. And, you know, thanks you guys. Have a good one, alright?